What's up YouTube, it's Mac1 here, and I thought I'd do a quick discussion video on the War God archetype. The main guy for War Gods is Yamato. The reason being, all of your War God vessels and arms, well most of them at least, need a War God Beast Warrior, and he's the only one, apart from the Xyz. Which I think is a bit of a weak point of the deck, 'cause if you don't have Yamato or the Xyz, the deck doesn't really do much. But Tenki's a card, so he's searchable at least. He's 1800 with 2000 defense, 200 defense, sorry. So he's a reasonable sized beater. Nothing like really special, but he's okay, considering he gets support from the other War Gods. His effect reads, once per turn during your end phase, you can add one War God monster from your deck to your hand, then send one card from your hand to the graveyard, and you can only control one face-up War God Yamato. This card is good because you can add, say if you had a Murakumo or Hetsuka, which need to be in the graveyard to work, in your hand, you can add Habakiri or Orochi, which need to be in hand to work, from your deck to your hand, and then pitch one of the grave guys. As you may have seen in my duel videos, this on my Joe Pro is currently bugged, so it's just once per turn, which makes the deck infinitely better, but it's still a good card even though it has the end phase restriction. Okay, the next one is War God Arms Habakiri. It's a light winged beast with 1600 attack and 300 defense. I keep going to say 1000 for some reason. So it's slightly weaker, but that's kind of to be expected. Doing damage calculation, when a War God Beast Warrior type monster you control battles, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. The original attack of your battling monster is doubled during damage calculation only. So it's kind of like an honest Kalute type effect. Now these don't stack if you pitch 2, it just doubles it once. Just thought I'd mention that. But yeah, this is probably the best War God arms, in my opinion. That's why I run 3 of them. Just, you can, if you just got Yamato and nothing else out, they go into a boss monster and try to beat over it because they don't know what the archetype does, and you just double it to 3/6 and beat over pretty much anything. So, yeah. The next one is War God Arms Murakumo. This is a light beast with 1600 attack and 900 defense. If you control a War God Beast Warrior type monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard to target one face-up card your opponent controls, destroy that target. You can only use the effect of War God Vessel Murakumo. I call it Vessel in the effect, but arms in the picture, but that doesn't really matter. Once per turn. So yeah, you can just add it and then pitch it with Yamato, or use it for an Xyz, detach it, and if the Xyz is Susanoo, you can just pop something straight away, then attack directly, or pop a Messenger of Peace or whatever else, because it's just face-up card, not just monster or anything, which I like. I really like the versatility of it. But yeah, this is your main offensive War God Vessel Arms thing. Your defensive one is War God Vessel Hetsuka, which is a light beast level 4 with 17 attack and 12 defense. During either player's turn, when a face-up War God monster you control is targeted by a card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard, negate that effect. So it doesn't destroy the thing it negates, but it's still really good. It protects your Yamato and Susanoo and anything else you happen to have summoned from Monarchs, D-Prison, you know, Graph or whatever else. So it's good. I run 2 because you don't need quite as many as Murakumo, but yeah. The final one I actually run is I run 1 Orochi, War God Vessel Orochi. It's light, level 4 Wing Beast, 17 attack, 500 defense. During your main phase 1, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard to target 1 War God monster you control. Now this is just any War God monster, so it has a bit more versatility. Doesn't require the Beast Warrior typing. That target can attack your opponent directly this turn. So you can target, say, Yamato or Susanoo, attack, and then use Habakiri to double it, so that's like a 3-6 or 4-8 direct attack, which is kind of stupid. But I only run the 1 because it's really searchable, and you should only really use this when going for game, really. The one I don't run is War God Vessel Taruta. It's light, level 4 beast. While it's face up on the field, other face up beast, beast warrior or wing beast type monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. Oh, it's got 11 attack and 2000 defense. I don't really like this, to be honest. I don't run it. You shouldn't really be terribly defensive with this deck. It is a War God, not Stall God, so you just kind of should just be quite proactive with this deck. I don't know. Might be worth running, but I don't like it. Okay. So, and Susanoo is the rank 4 Xyz. It's light beast warrior. Requires 2 level 4 War God monsters, so any of these. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. So immediately without attaching any effect, it's got like an Asura Priest kind of effect, which is nice. Once per turn you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card, add 1 War God monster from your deck to your hand, or send 1 War God monster from your deck to your graveyard. You can only control 1 Susanoo. So immediately you can just add Habakiri if you need to beat over something, or Yamato for next turn, or Orochi if you want to just go for game if they're 1-2-4 or less. Or you can foolish Murakumo if you need to pop something, or if you think you're going to run into D-Prison or whatever else, you can send a Hetsuka. So it's just extremely versatile. I wish they had some better ways of spamming so you can get this guy out, but maybe in future sets. Just to quickly go over the deck I've been using, is I run 1 Honest because they're all light, kind of goes without saying. Triple Bear is used to get to your Tenkis, to get to your Yamatos. 2 War God Advent. What this does is you special summon, if you control no monsters and your opponent controls a monster, you special summon a banished War God and a War God from your graveyard, and they can't be used as Xyz materials except for a beast warrior or wing beast monster. Triple Tenki, 2 Luminous Spark just because these are a bit weedy and they need to survive. My own personal choice. Reborn, Dark Hole, Storm, MST, Lance, Swordly March for a bit of draw power, Warning, Judgment, Bottomless, D-Prison, and Call to get back Yamatos. And this which adds stuff from your graveyard or banish zone to your hand. And I'm about to run out of time, so I'll end it there. I would definitely give this archetype a look-see. It's very fun to play. This is Mechakun 1, signing out.